Hello, YouTube. How you doing? I was you know, I was just checking out a couple of things recently. I'm over here waiting on one of my employees actually, and I'm just chilling, checking out some news and this and that going on. And you know, there's something that just seems to keep on going on and on and on and on and on and on. This is the weirdest thing, you know. In my city, we had, well, I guess in a lot of cities also. In the South, we have a lot of these Confederate statues all over the place. Just Robert E. Lee, Jefferson Davis, so on and so forth. Daughter of the Confederacy, whatever the Confederacy there is. They're lined up all up and down some boroughs. When I went to college, we had the same thing. Like when you go into the downtown, there was just this big old statue of I forget what it was. Um you know, but so I guess the last couple of years, I guess people have kind of gotten frustrated and just was like, these type of statues don't need to go up. Need to come down. You know, um, And well, the reason why I'm thinking about this is because now they have this school shooting, the uvalde school shooting, and it's the same thing. This shooting has to go down. The I'm sorry, the building, school, whatever, has to go down. Um, Here's the thing, you know, um, the problem right now is that we as Americans, especially, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's around the world. I don't know about around the world, but America, we seem to worship relics. What I mean is that, you go to these funerals and they bury the dead and they put a memorial site up there. Even my family, we had something just recently where we went all out our way to put a burial site on a man, that's been passed away, and man, I love the man to death. He was a great second, as close to my dad as it's gonna get. But at the end of the day, the truth is that the man is gone. You know, just like the Uvalde shooting school buildings, the kids are gone. You know, you can take down the buildings, you can put a memorial there, you can do whatever you want, but that's not going to bring anybody back. And all it's doing, especially with these the two major things, which is the Uvalde shooting and my location, which is taking down these statues and people are going all berserk and everything else, is it's just going to cause, you know, more money to obviously a community that can't afford it. It doesn't make sense. Now, what you can do is, well, honestly, my city, that actually those statues bring in a lot of tourists. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. I mean, what does it mean? Okay. It means that in 1918, whatever it is, 100, that my city was in full cooperation with the Confederacy. Okay. But I mean, okay, that was 100 and something years ago. Okay. I'm out here. I've managed to, and wait a minute. And before I go any further, am I saying that racism is over with? No. But the statues have been knocked down for, I don't know, a couple of months, a year. Still racism. My life hasn't changed at all. So, but I know one thing is that a city that was scrapping for money, barely making it, managed to come up with millions of dollars to take down some statues that never whooped my ass in the back, never shot me, never done anything to me down because we got some people that's whining. And that's the same thing with this. As a matter of fact, these schools, if you take down this school, that's probably going to be even more. Why? Because you're going to have to build another one. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, is it traumatic? Yes. It's going to be hard for these kids to go back to school. I understand that. But we have to be better because regardless, everywhere, anywhere I can go step, I guarantee you that there's not a place in this world, well, at least in the United States or anywhere people live, that there hasn't been some kind of tragedy. You know what I mean? Think about it, right? I mean, think about it. That there hasn't been some kind of mass death. Where I'm sitting right now, I'm sure there was something crazy that went down here from from this time to the Ice Age, beginning of man's civilization. We need to stop worshiping idols, buildings, and understand that that's all they are. It's just buildings, you know? And that's why I kind of gotten out of just like going berserk in my house. You know what I mean? I like nice things in my house. But I stopped worshiping them. My house burnt down. And I realized, you know what? Stuff happens. And at the end of the day, these are just things. These are just buildings. These are just statues. It's memorial. You know, my loved one, I can wish him the best wherever because I realize that he's with me. I don't need to run to some monument or whatever to remind me that he's there. He's always going to be there. And be honest with you, I don't need it because we had some great times, we had great conversations, we had everything. So I don't need to uh, feel bad now that I might not go to the monument because I give people roses when they're living, not when they're dead. Not now I want to make up for all the craziness. No, we do it now while they're alive. Well, what do you think? What do you think about these people constantly want to tear stuff down and do new things, and the United States is struggling for money? Comment on the comment section. Thank you.